Yo, what is up YouTube? It is Asa here and welcome to another Road to Greatness series, episode 6 I think we are on. And first of all I want to start off this video by basically saying sorry for not uploading that much over these last few days. Over the weekend, I think my last video uploaded was on Friday. I've had several reasons behind that, obviously. You might already know that I've had mock exams. I've been very busy actually over these last few days and this past week because of my mock exams, and just recently on the weekend I did be ill, and it was actually quite bad as well. It all kind of started. It was my cousin's birthday party on Saturday night, and we also enjoy boxing. And it was Amir Khan's fight over in Las Vegas, so obviously that was in the morning. So my cousin's birthday party was in the night, and we did stay up then until 4 o'clock in the morning to watch the fight. And thankfully he did win. Amir Khan. It was a good performance from him. And we didn't come back to my house then until 7:30 in the morning. And I'd done this several times before. It wasn't like it was something new. So it wasn't like it was going to cause me an illness anyway. So if it was, obviously I wasn't going to do it before, and it never did it to me before. So obviously I done it because I didn't know what it was going to do to me. So I woke up then about 9:30, only about 2 hours later, and I just felt really bad. I just felt really weak, and my stomach did really feel funny. It felt like I was hungry, but my stomach just felt kind of full, if you know what I mean. My stomach didn't feel empty, but inside my body, my mouth felt really dry, and it felt like I needed food. But when my stomach just felt full. It felt like it didn't need food, and I thought, well, it just must be like a little bit of a bug. I'll go to sleep for a few more hours because I'd only been asleep then for 2 hours. So I thought, let's just go to sleep for a few more hours and just see what happens. So I went to sleep, got back up 12:30, and it was the same. And I thought, oh god, alright, so let's just try and have a shower now. So I went in the shower, and well, I was just about to go to the shower, went by the sink, and I spewed everywhere, just sick coming out my mouth, and man, it was really bad. When I was being sick, I could just hardly breathe. I hadn't actually been sick before this in a long time, so I didn't quite know how it felt, but it did all come out, and man, it was really bad. Like I said before, I couldn't even breathe. My breathing was all over the place, and thankfully it did all come out, and everything went back to normal. And I was actually glad at the end of it that I did be sick, because when you do be sick, it kind of releases everything, and it kind of gets your system going back to normal, and it just releases everything which your body doesn't want. But still, even though it was a lot better after I did be sick and after I had a shower, it was still quite bad. So as it was about 1 o'clock then, I went back inside. I went downstairs, sorry. My mum had made food all ready for me, but I said I was sick and I didn't obviously want food, so I did go to sleep then. And I was just lying down and watching, I think, the Premier League match. I think it was against Swansea and Tottenham. Pretty boring match at first half, I think it was. So I just went to sleep then for a few hours. 4 o'clock, I woke up quite hungry, because obviously I hadn't eaten like 12 hours prior to this. So I woke up. I just asked my mum then to make just a few pieces of toast, because obviously everything worse, and then my body obviously wouldn't consume it because I'm ill. So I had some toast, and then just 1 hour later, I start spewing all over the place again, and be sick again. At this time, well, saying that, it was just as worse as the first time I'd been sick. But I didn't my breathing was okay when I was being sick, and this one, I didn't like last time when I was being sick, I could hardly breathe, and it was actually quite bad. But this time it just came all out. Maybe that was because it was toast, just plain toast. I don't know, but it just came all out again. I felt actually quite good after I'd been sick, because that feels like it was like the last of it, and at least I knew now I'd not eat anything. And after that, I just had a few glasses of Lucozade throughout the night. I watched Sports Personality of the Year and all the rest of it. I was just laid down really on the sofa, just basically relaxing. I did feel a lot better, so I went back up to sleep, and wow, this night was just like the longest night of my life. It lasted forever. I was basically waking up every hour, and just I just couldn't get to sleep. I was waking up every hour of the night, and my mouth just felt really, really funny. Like in terms of like my illness, it was going quite well. I didn't feel that ill. I didn't feel sick or anything. My stomach was, it felt empty, but it didn't feel as bad as before. Um, but the worst thing was my mouth just felt really, really dry. And I think that was the reason because I had been sick, and when you do be sick, it kind of releases all your fluids from your mouth, and I did feel very unhydrated. So I did like have a few bottles of water actually throughout the night, which did obviously help a lot. And the worst thing was I did have actually a mock exam the next day. Thankfully, it was in the afternoon, so it wasn't actually that much of a problem. If it was in the morning, then I would obviously be in a quite a bad of situation, but it was in the afternoon, and I kind of felt like a little bit dizzy throughout the day, and I just couldn't even speak properly. It was like kind of, my voice had kind of dropped, and it was kind of like a light, soft voice which is coming up my mouth, which is I couldn't kind of get rid of. But when I came back from school, I did feel kind of better because I kind of been out in the open, just talking normally, just living life normally, and obviously being out in the fresh air as well does help. So that obviously helped. I still, I came back from school then. I still wasn't eating properly really, just eating normal things like just toast, which has obviously helped. But then I went back to sleep in the night then. Thankfully, that night was an okay night. I didn't have any problems there. And I woke up and I was completely fine. And then I wasn't suffering anything. So yeah, that's basically been my weekend, which hasn't been too great. And it is the reason why I haven't really been uploading. So apologies for that. And the first thing, the second thing now, after I just gave you basically a story of my illness, sorry about that. But the thing I want to say is a huge, huge thank you to each and every one of my subscribers. 500 subscribers, guys. We have reached on this channel. That is a huge, huge achievement for our channel. Only starting obviously 3 months ago. It really is a huge fame. I want to thank you all for your dedication to the channel. I mean, you're the one who make this channel. You're the one who basically are the batteries to the channel, because you're the one who view them. You're the one who give these videos likes, give them favorites, share them, comment on them. You're the one to keep them running. And again, I want to thank each and every one of my subscribers. And even if you're not subscribed, I want to still thank you all for even just viewing my video. I just find that as just a great achievement. There's not a better feeling than just looking at your emails and looking, so and so subscribed, because that really is an amazing feeling. And when you do have that feeling, it does motivate you to do more, and it motivates you just to hop onto your laptop and edit and create another video, because it does give you that. It gives you that extra energy, that gives you that extra boost, and in result, it gives you that extra motivation, and that really is, I think, in my opinion, the best thing a YouTuber gets. And obviously, being at 500 subscribers, we're halfway there now to 1,000 subscribers, and that would obviously be a great achievement as well. But 500 subscribers, I'm very, very happy about. I'm very grateful for the position I'm in. I know that is a lot of YouTube channels out there who probably doing a better job than me, and they might not even be on 100 subscribers. So I'm very, very grateful for the position I am in. I'm very grateful for the fans I got. And you guys are probably the greatest subscribers ever, because I've been in situations where I haven't been uploading for a week, and you've still been subscribed, you've still been viewing my videos, you haven't unsubscribed. And I guess that when you do things like that, you get to see who your real subscribers are. And I want to thank each and every one of you to staying dedicated to this channel and not unsubscribing, and just understanding really kind of the life situations, because some people kind of forget that. I mean, people who make YouTube videos, it takes a lot of time and effort, and some people don't understand that people do have a life out of YouTube. A lot of people on YouTube are kind of young people like me, teenagers, 15, 16, 17, 18, who obviously in the later stages in school or university, and a lot of people obviously know that those are important stages of your life, and you obviously have a lot of schoolwork, and obviously that takes a lot of time, and you have to say that your life comes first. When you're doing things like schoolwork, it has to come first. You can't put YouTube first. And there's been many situations for me as well. I mean, there's been things like I have had a test tomorrow. You know, should I revise for it or should I make a YouTube video? You know, these things have been running in my mind, and you know, you have to just think about it. And you know, schoolwork and things like that, they do come first sometimes, and it's the reason really why there's been a lack of uploads. But you know, like I said, you guys have been amazing, and the dedication you've shown to this channel has been incredible. So the only thing I can ask you is just to keep on going, and yeah, hopefully we can reach that 1,000 subscribers sooner enough. And the next thing I want to give you guys a little bit of a channel update. I know I've had quite a lot of these in the last few videos, but I want to give you quite a big channel update. Obviously mock exams now. Actually my mock exams are actually nearly finished. I got my last one tomorrow, and yeah, those my mock exams will then be finished. But the bad news is that I'm gonna actually have like 4 real exams in January, which I got my science exams, and those are probably my hardest exams I'm gonna get. So they're obviously going to take a lot of dedication and hard work and basically revising over the Christmas holidays. That's obviously going to affect my YouTube as well. So this Thursday, I'm going to try and get as much footage of, well, PS3 footage, gameplay footage of Far Cry, FIFA, whatever you want, just taken, and then obviously that'll allow me just to edit it through the holidays and just basically add commentary over it and do whatever you want with it, because I'm not going to really have time to play much PS3 over the holidays, because like I said, I've got 4 exams in January, so it's going to be a lot of hard work, but hopefully we can get through it. And go into this video now. This is a Division 1, would you believe? And I actually, well, I'm not going to tell you now, but you can see I go 1-0 down, and this is a situation where I'm trying to actually finish Division 1 unbeaten, and that's actually a pretty hard achievement, especially when you're in Division 1, obviously. And this team I versed in this match is actually a pretty nice team. You've probably just seen it before, if not rewind it. You know, he has the likes of Tevez, so it's a very, very good team, and I actually go down 2-0, but you can see that I do make it 2-1 in the 71st minute, and David Luiz here puts in a brilliant cross there to Fellani in the 80th minute, and puts in that header through. I didn't actually know that I had David Luiz until a few days ago. I was just looking through my code and I thought, you know, wow, have David Luiz, I have to put him in my side, because he's probably the most overpowered player on FIFA 13. But the 80th minute here, go through here, put in a brilliant ball to Hernandez on the counter attack, and it was a good little bit of a lucky finish on Hernandez. The ball just kind of seemed to like go in slow motion. You can see here, just drags across the floor, but it just eventually go past the goalkeeper, and that guy was probably really pissed off after that goal. He did actually send me a message, but I did win that match in the end, 3-2. A brilliant comeback from 2-0 down. You know, not many people can do that. And as you can see, that 3 games remaining, 19 points. So obviously all we needed was a win from this game, and I actually had a very good start here, taking the 1-0 lead in just the 12th minute. And I must say, it wasn't the strongest side I was versing. It wasn't stronger than the last game. So I was, I was quite confident actually going into this game. And as you can see, he makes a bizarre mistake there with his goalkeeper. I just get in the way there with Suarez, and that was an easy finish for him, getting his second goal of the game in the 37th minute. You can just see here, he tries to take it, but he just spills out of his hands, and that seems to be happening quite a lot on Ultimate Team, especially. Seems to be quite a lot of like things like that, like bizarre situations like that happening in Ultimate Team. But you can see David Luiz scores against me, like I said, the overpowered player. So it makes it 2-1, but I do come back here with Valencia. Pretty nice goal from Valencia. He's a beast in Ultimate Team. He's actually better than I expected him to be. His actually overall game is actually quite good in terms of shooting and obviously pace, attacking throughout that wing. And you can see that Podolski scoring another quite nice goal there, a little bit of a sweaty goal, but I did have to take that goal to basically wrap up the game. Well, at least that's what I thought. You know, I thought 4-1, let's try and get a few more goals. But this guy wasn't giving up. You know, he was trying. But yeah, guys, that wraps it up this video. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. We do obviously go on to win this game and to win on the division title. So obviously very happy about that, winning Division 1 unbeaten. is a huge achievement. Hopefully we can do it a few more times. I do have more videos coming, more Far Cry 3 player career and road to greatness, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.